Hello and welcome to Jekyll Geek's RPG Realm. I am Jekyll Geek and this is my RPG Realm. Before I start this episode slash video of the Vagabond solo play RPG, I'd like to make a couple confessions that I've not entirely understood the rules, and I'll explain the two things that I want to mention. Well, actually, three things before. First thing, um, it was possible for Virginia not to die because not only did I forget about luck points, Sam didn't have all his mana gone with last turn. And if you look at the spell list, you see the life spell, which pretty much all healers have, says if the target died from damage in the last round, restoring it 1 MP and giving it 1 fatigue. This, well, if you have to understand the nature of the uh, nature of how death works in Vagabond, this is not giving everyone a revivify, the equivalent of revivify spell in this game, but instead using, say, cure wounds to heal someone on death save because you die at straight at 0 HP. But I I'm letting this slide because one thing I wanted to note with this game is there's a lot of classes to check out, and I'm I wanted to try a replacement for Virginia, so that's why she ended up dying permanently. And the second reason is I learned that there are flanking rules in this game because if you look up here, not gear but perks, see something called situational awareness is being flanked does not hinder your save. So that means it does it normally if you don't have this perk. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for this perk. So I'll remember that just in case Tifa gets surrounded by goblins or whatever is going to be in this dungeon. And thirdly, I'd like to bring up that I've had to create a new sort of random encounter table. This is kind of just quickly made on the fly, but really I don't have much else to go on, and hopefully this will work. But anyways, I'm going to say they traveled safely to the undercity to find the orb of Source, which is said to be in the Undercity and is a big evil bad artifact. So I'm gonna have them go and go through this one door, and I'm going to have Tifa. She my inventory keeps going away, but she did get the lockpicks off of Virginia, so even before she died, so. She can make a finesse check to see if she can open this one door. And 14 she does. So next I'm going in, I'm going to check to see if there's anything in this door. I'm going to do a D6 to determine if there's anything in this corridor. Odds yes, even no. Nope. And so everyone gets to go past me. And I'm going to determine if there's anything in this other. Oh, there is. Okay. So I'm going to make another roll to determine what it is. A 3, which I'm going to have this as an encounter, even though this place is blocked up. Uh, there's debris here. Going to determine what is there, and that would be a 2. And a 2 is giant rats. So I'm going to go to the beast table. It's match giants. Okay, so I'm gonna see how many giant rats there are. There's 3. Which kind of would make sense for this, since they could, since they're just rats, they can, well, actually giant rats, they can crawl through. And let's see, I'm gonna have, in that case, they're gonna crawl through, crawling through, and I'm gonna have, let's see, how would we handle adventuring counters combat? Well, the rats, so they can't really talk, so we're gonna 9. So let's see. I'm gonna see if Tifa notices. Actually, that'd be a detect roll. That would probably be right. I, I just have to check to see if that I forgot to put that hunter. Yeah, let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna have Lemaine check to see if she notices the rest, and she does. And it says, "Hey Tifa, there's rats over there. You have to be wary of them." Okay, let's see. Hmm. So I'm gonna have Lemaine try to zap on the rats. Although because of the rubble that there is cover, uh, so I'm going to say that is hindered, and she fails even. Yeah, would fail automatically because of the hindered. And then Tifa comes up to Hopper, and now when the rats comes, but so she has to make a Tifa and sort of an endure check, where she succeeds and gets to make her counterattack. Let's see, Tifa, and yeah, brawl. So she succeeds, and let's see. Check for the giant rats. They have no armor. So, okay, Tifa does 3 damage, and the rats, let's just stay there. So Tifa makes her first attack. Since I don't think Hana could really hit through since it's through a wall, so she fails with her first hit, and with her second, only has 1 HP, so this Lamine will try to hit through her with 18. So that is a 13, but still succeeds, and she shocks the other rat for 2 damage. So then the other rat comes and tries to attack Tifa. Once, let's see, adventure basics checks, crits. Let's see. I don't think that there's a critical fail, so we'll check with this. And giant rat attack 1d3 and has to pass a 1d3, so that's 1d6 minus. Okay, so she takes 1 damage from the rat, and she has to make it endurance, which she does. And now she gets her counterattack, doing okay, killing the second rat. And now the third rat comes through and tries to attack her. And let's see that she fails to block it and takes 1 more damage and has to make a. Okay, she succeeds. So now top of the next round. Tries to shock, fails. And now Tifa will try to hit twice. She does twice, killing the third rat. Okay, so I'm gonna see there's something in this room. Uh, Listen. Okay, I'm gonna say Tifa has to make a deck finesse roll to make it into this room without taking any more damage. And she succeeds quite well. And I'm gonna do a determination of what is in here. Okay, so I'm gonna say that is just a random loot roll. And random loot roll is 43. So, okay, so there is some alcohol there. Okay, one, four, G3, and it is some beer. I think first lists, feast, books and magic, food. Okay. Is there- Okay, okay, here it is. Gallon, that would be 20, 20 silver, and it is a slot on, that, that is a slot on her cards, and now she returns, and let's see. And, okay, let's determine, odds are even if this door is locked. No, it is not locked. But now there are three more places. They'll move through. So I'm gonna now determine see if there's anything in this section room. Odd, adios, even no, nope. So Tifa's gonna leave. See, she still has more durable since she has more armor than everyone else. She's going to let's. Oh yeah, detect is a little mean thing. So just gonna see if there's anything in this room. Okay, so she puts her ear to the door, and hears that there is something, or actually, determine what it is. Actually, she doesn't hear anything. And let's see. She uh, she hears she's spent a couple days with Tifa, so she knows she's heard of what happened to Virginia. So she's very careful in this room and tries to detect that, but fails. Okay, traps. Okay, that'd be a 1d4. And a 4 is poison gas. Okay, so now Lumine has to make a door check. And she fails, so she is sickened. And let's see. I think there's statuses. That's covered like okay, second. Okay. I'm going to make this so we know she's second by the gas, and I'm going to check if there's anything here. Odds yes, even no. Odds yes. Okay, so what is the treasure here? Two. Random roll. Okay, so that's let's see. Oh, wait. Two and three. Okay, a hammer. That's for next video. Yeah, a hammer and a morning star. I'm gonna say there wasn't a trap, but the there was a skeleton holding a morning star, and just the stench of this skeleton was enough that it created just this just noxious gas, which was the equivalent of a trap. But yeah, now let me go and uh, so she's going to try up here, and awareness check, a detect check. Okay, she doesn't hear anything. So it's all clear. Let's see if it's locked. Oh, yes, even no. No, it is not locked. So they go through, and I'm going to determine what's there. Three. That would be a monster. And what monster it is? Skeletons. So, okay. Gonna go back to the skeletons and then dead. Okay. To have that. And then appearing number is 5 skeletons. Okay. And I want to just check something with the pugilist. Hmm. You can spend half your speed. Okay, let's this. So they get to go first. So one, two, three. So Tifa gets to make her 2 attacks. One hits. And does 3 damage to the skeleton. And now Lumina will try to zap that skeleton. Okay, she succeeds. Let's check. And gets rid of that skeleton. And now Honnet, I have to check skeletons. Okay, immune. So it's not really much she can do. So it'll be the skeleton's turn. So I'm gonna say that these first two go normally. So Tifa has to make 2 endure checks. Okay, she succeeds one and fails the other. So she takes 4 minus 2 since that's her armor. And now this, and she makes her 2 counterattacks. Let's see, and she fails them both. And but now she gets with this one who's flanking. So she has to make her roll minus. Okay, so she fails. So she takes 2 damage, which kills her. And start the next turn. As I said at the top of the video, the life spell can restore someone to 1 HP, and that is what Lumine does. So let's see. Now Tifa's going to make her 2 rolls, 2 attack rolls, hitting both. And getting rid of both of these skeletons. But she's going to then take a 5-foot step backwards so she doesn't get flanked again. So now this skeleton goes up here and attacks. So TF has to make another save. It fails. And it's down again. And let's see. Now the main has to make a save as this one skeleton passes over her body. Okay, she succeeds. So first thing Lumine does is bring Tifa back to life again, which I think she's now at 2 fatigue, but now Tifa will try to do her 2 attacks, hitting both times. Okay, and taking out both the skeletons. So, let's see. Now that Tifa's gotten a bunch of fatigue and Lumine is sickened, they're probably going to go out of the dungeon just to take a long rest. People tend to do that after they nearly die. So I'm going to call that as this video, and I hope you found this video slightly educational and somewhat entertaining, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.